Santos, we're talking about the rapture, we're talking about this religious control. Go into a little bit more metaphorically of what that verse in the Bible means when Paul is supposedly talking about being caught up in heaven, taken up to the third level of heaven. People interpret that and thinking that, oh, they have to believe in this thing, or they're screwed for every metaphor a little bit.
Well, the third heaven is the third ventricle, which is in the cerebrum, cranium. So the third ventricle, that's the third heaven. It's been known, I think it's even nicknamed that in medical dictionaries and whatnot. So above that sits the holy claustrum, with the Santa Claus, right? So, yeah, at the North Pole. So you've got Santa Claus here, the holy claustrum, that's what it's called. You just go to your medical dictionary. It secretes an oil which goes down your spine all the way down to the sacrum, and that is where seminal fluid is produced in both male and female, right, at the sacrum. So it sits there, right? It's energy from the brain, from the classroom, from Santa Claus. It's a gift from heaven. It's a gift from the third heaven. What happens is that oil descends. It's the manna from heaven.
Yeah.
Right. It comes from heaven and feeds the Israelites. The Israelites are the organs.
Okay.
Right? So as it gets differentiated, it loses its unity, its purity. So with sexual practices, right, where you ejaculate and you don't lose that vital fluid, it is now pushing up the oil and it becomes a gas. As it returns, as it ascends and goes through all the chakras, it accelerates its speed. And by the time it hits the pineal gland at the 33rd vertebrae, right, it's at the third ventricle. And then behind that is the fornix. And what happens is when the oil goes back and ascends, that's Jesus being crucified at the top of the medulla oblongata. That's right there. And Mary and Joseph are at the foot of the cross because Joseph is the pineal gland and Mary is the pituitary.